Well, it's beginning of November, and I just thought it was a really nice day, and I spent the rest of the day cleaning out the garden, and we ended up doing some pictures, and I thought, man, what a nice night for a fire. Maybe do a couple of songs, call it a country campfire. So I thought I'd do a couple of songs that I've written, maybe 3 or 4, and they're kind of country-based songs. And I like writing country music because it's what I enjoyed most of my life, listening to country music. But unfortunately, there's a lot of bad country music out there. A lot of great Christian lyrics. Everybody thinks that alcohol is going to solve their problem, and every woman seems to leave the guys, and the guys leave the women. So I figured I'd write some more positive country music about Jesus Christ. And yeah, so I think we'll just share a couple songs here with you. And this first one is called Old Dirt Road. And it kind of talks about going down a dirt road and finding Jesus. And very often people are on a lonely road, and that's when they cry out to him. And he can change your life if you just ask. Because he's always looking for people to come to him and turn their lives around. So let's go ahead here. My fingers are kind of cool. Can't sit too close to the fire, so. Rather travel on, rather roll on down an old dirt road. There's a bit of mud and a bunch of ruts, but I like that stuff. It's where you find the rough and the out of touch, those who ain't got much. They're the ones that need, who are looking for love, you just don't know what. On an old dirt road you can free your soul, you can be made whole, says you're worth too much, bring 'em all your junk. Just give 'em a knock and he'll open up the way to the cross, jump up in his truck so he can turn you around from that dead end road on a brand new you down that old dirt road. The road you're on, is it smooth as gold? Is it full of potholes? Is there lots of dust and flying stones? Is your windshield bust? Are you driving blind through a stop sign 'cause you had enough? Take the next ride, come to the light and head on up. On that old dirt road you can free your soul, you can be made whole, says you're worth too much, bring 'em all your junk. Just give 'em a knock and he'll open up the way to the cross, jump up in his truck so he can turn you around from the dead end road on a brand new you down that old dirt road. There ain't no signs that say you cannot make a U-turn here right now. Drive in, buckle up and watch him dump that clutch on that old dirt road. You can free your soul, you can be made whole, says you're worth too much, bring 'em all your junk. Just give 'em a knock and he'll open up the way to the cross, jump up in his truck so he can turn you around from the dead end road on a brand new you down that old dirt road. On an old dirt road. On that old dirt road. So one of the latest songs here I wrote is a song called Right Around Here. And it talks about making things right around here. And how Jesus, when he died and stuff, he set things right again. And from all the wrongs that obviously Adam and Eve, where they first sinned, changed the earth, and Jesus came back to make it right again, and allows us to be free. And when we believe in Him, and He forgives us our sins, and we're able to be free. And same thing for us to be able to set ourselves free. The song talks about forgiveness, and giving it up to Jesus, and because very often we don't realize how captive we're actually held by our unforgiveness and what it actually costs us. Talking to doctors and stuff like that, they say, they confirm it. Unforgiveness and stuff like that leads to health problems. And so, yeah, this is one of my favorites, latest songs that I've written. And so we'll play the singer one for you. Stars, you paint the love that's in our hearts. Each day it's new, it's done by you to let us know there's a new start. Each and every day it's your way of moving from our past mistakes, regrets, and our fears to make things right around here. We can let the worries, we can let the hurts, we can pile them high up here on earth. Let him go with one broad stroke, he covered it years ago. Each and every day it's his way of moving from our unbelief, sorrow, and our tears to make things right around here. There's a way to do it, there's a way to don't. There's a way it works and a way it won't. Life gets short if you hold on to the dirt that hurt you held for years. Spills paint the color red, just like the Father said He should. It's been a while, 2,000 years, to make things right around here. Just last week, a friend for years leaves you sitting there in tears. $1,000 ain't coming back from that cold work, gone in a flash. Each and every day it's a way of moving from our past betrayals, losses from our peers to make things right around here. If you hold on to, it'll eat at you, starting from the inside of your heart. That cancer can't be contained till you've lost more than you have gained. There's a way to do, there's a way to don't. There's a way it works and a way it won't. Life gets short if you hold on to the dirt that hurt you held for years. Spills paint color red, just like the Father said He should. It's been a while, 2,000 years, make things right around here. Yeah, so if you're holding on to something, bitterness or unforgiveness and stuff like that, you best let it go. Let Him take it. It's not costing the other person something. It's only costing you something. So, yeah. Well, let's move on here to another one. One of the things that we can get caught up in is looking back on our lives and thinking that the things that we've done in the past and stuff like that disqualify us from serving others or helping others or encouraging others and making an impact. And that's just not the case. I know in my own life I was still dealing with an addiction to pornography and stuff like that, but I was still out helping men, and because I knew I was going to be set free at some point. And I had a lot of impact on other guys and stuff like that. And so I just want to encourage you, and that's what this song is about. It's the song's called No Rear View, and it's kind of a fun, what's country song without a pickup truck and bonfires and whatever, right? And so it's talking about Jesus, and it's in a, I don't know what you call it, analogy of Jesus being a truck, and how he's got no rear view because he's only looking forward. He's not looking at your past. He died for you on the cross. He died for that past on the cross. It's gone. So we need to look at ourselves as only moving forward. And even though you may stumble here and there, but you just have to look in the Bible of all the people that God used. Every one of them had some kind of thing going on wrong. And so it's just an encouragement for that. And so we'll sing this song here. It's called No Rear View. What truck you drive, what truck you walk? Has it got 4 wheels? Is it on 35? Does it have a big bar to lock the way? How about a winch to save your neck? Tell me what you think the king would drive, oh Lord, in color black or white. Tell you what, he's got an old truck that won't break down, no original up from the ground. If you want to ride his truck, ain't new, it's got 4 nail holes, no rear view. Yeah, getting back up the past in the dustbin and them tires to fill that grave up. Bright as a beacon shining like a bonfire, middle of the night, lighting it up. He's got a truck, cassette, CD, combo, playing Amazing Grace, our God and swing home. There's no looking back when you're in his truck. Don't you think about that? 'Cause there's no rear view. No rear view. Down that road when you come across Bud, that old Malibu just won't cut. Traded in right now for a lifted truck. There's always a deal, let him hit you. 0 interest, no money down, no payments needed, never to break down. Tell you what I mean, new truck with a full body wash, crack stuff, rust proof, looking pop. No more hand-me down thinking, looking for a sign full of bullet holes. Nothing on the other side. He ain't looking back in your past in the dustbin and them times to fill that grave up. Right as the big and shining like a bonfire, middle of the night, lighting it up. He's got a track, cassette, CD, combo, playing Amazing Grace, our God and swing low. So looking back when you're in his truck, don't you think about that? 'Cause there's no rear view.
fingers are getting cold. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Wow, what a night. So, yeah, no rear view. He's got no rear view. We should have no rear view. Doesn't matter what happened in our past. We can move forward. Just an encouragement for that. All right, I've got one more country song left here. And then we're going to call it a night. So this song is called Narrow Lane Road. It's probably like, I don't know, third or fourth or fifth song maybe I wrote. And it's just talking about our walk. And the Bible says it's a narrow lane road. Few are on it, few to find it. And wide and broad is the road to destruction. And I found that my own life and stuff, it's more fun when I'm on the narrow lane road. It's more fulfilling. I'm happier, more content. And so that's why I call this narrow lane road. And yeah, the one line is to be satisfied with your life. A friend of mine told me once, he says, you'll never be fully satisfied until you're in your calling and you're doing your calling that Jesus has for you, because that's where the ultimate satisfaction lies. And so so that's what this song's about. We're born into life like a divided highway, knowing which way or where to go. Waste a lot of time, can burn a lot of gas, and go as fast as you want or slow go. Narrow lane road, filled with peace, full of hope. Found joy anywhere but to be satisfied with your life. There's nothing like that narrow lane road, narrow lane road. As we get a little older, life can go faster. Sometimes things break and we need some repair. All got a choice. The shop that we choose don't know about you. Mine's on that narrow road, narrow lane road. It's filled with peace, it's full of hope. You won't find joy anywhere but to be satisfied with your life. There ain't nothing like that narrow lane road, narrow lane road. Life may feel like it's in the ditch, or you're living so fast that you might get caught in your time like a day. Feel like you'd weigh when the mud is all off and you're washed on that narrow road, narrow lane road. It's filled with peace, it's full of hope. You won't find joy anywhere but satisfied with your life. There ain't nothing like that narrow lane road, narrow lane road. Jesus is the way, Jesus is the truth, Jesus is the life on the narrow lane road. Check your road cover, it doesn't break down. You can take it to town on the narrow lane road. Jesus is the way, Jesus is the truth, Jesus is the life on the narrow lane road. Keep your road covered, it doesn't break down. You can take it to town on the narrow lane road. Jesus is the way, Jesus is the truth, Jesus is the life on the narrow lane road. Keep your road covered, it doesn't break Well, I just thought about something. There's another song that kind of a bit of a country tune that it's actually a pretty new one. It's kind of more of a worship song, but let me see if I can find it here. Hey, one more song I'd like to do. Kind of worship song. And I just wrote it here about two weeks ago.
It's hard to fathom someone so pure, and here you are alive right beside me and living inside me, so all-encompassing. We choose to praise and sing. We can lift our hands up, we can bend the knee down. Nothing compares to the love that you've shown. As high as we know, to the darkest depths low, we will worship you forever, 'cause holy you are. 'Cause holy you are. Holy you are. Holy you are. Angels sing praises, your throne surrounded by 24/7 songs that say what heaven's like. Never-ending worship, clock on a tower that never stops ticking. 'Cause holy you are. Holy you are. Holy, for I am holy. You said take care of the very least of these. Go love your neighbor like I love you. So 'cause holy you are, just like holy you are. Holy you are. Holy you are. Right on. Thanks for spending the night, the evening here around the campfire. Beginning of November. There could be snow on the ground right now, but there's not. You can hear a lot of traffic out there too. Still live in town, and yeah, just a blessing to be out here. Play some tunes for you guys. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. 'Cause holy you are.